So it's going to be a little bit of anger. It's going to be redemption. It's going to be amazing.
He just had an amazing showing against Kid G, and I think he's in the groove and he's ready. This is going to be a very exciting fight.
All right, let's get right into it here. So both Olimar and Greninja, both characters have pretty decent projectiles, both Shuriken and Pikmin, so it's going to be a spacing battle if we ever get out of this combat zone that we're in right now. But as of now, it looks like both players are going in.
Historically, these two are going to be looking for their surefire conversions to rack on damage. Down tilt and dash attack from Greninja are going to be huge, as is down tilt from Olimar.
And one of the things I always like to bring up is because Myron's unique. He's a Wii-Chuck player.
Yes.
So, that of course we all know that came about when the Wii came out, and he's.
Oh wow, we got an early stop there.
Yes. Myron's really dominating him from the start here. Sorry, I didn't see that we lost the stock.
I should trying to space out these fairs here. Oh, another early stock. All in good fun here, Fort Myers. Shadow sneaking out of the combos, but Myran, seeing that and familiar with the Shadow Sneak escape tactic, punishing that hard with an F smash.
Myron actually helped Akashic to perfect that technique in the first place, so he's going to be one of the most aware players when it comes to punishing it.
Both trying to feel each other out with Shuriken and Pikmin, looking for their conversions.
Well,
hard punish on the Shadow Sneak landing lag.
But good DI keeps him in it. He had to time that perfectly in order to avoid just getting murked by the down smash on the ledge there.
Myran guarding the ledge hard with disjoint Pikmin's F smashes and down smashes. It's going to be difficult for Akashic to get back on stage and reestablish stage control.
And there we go. So interesting for first, with Myron taking it. So
a couple strange stocks at the beginning, but it seems that both of these players have got their hands warmed up, ready, and now we're going to take it to game 2.
We can get the score. Come on.
And here we are coming right back to Smashville, as is typical of Myron and Akashic. They will generally stay here as long as they're both feeling comfortable, feeling in the groove, regardless of who takes the win. It's only when one of them is kind of on tilt that you really start to see stage changes, like a surefire sign that Myron's feeling on tilt is if we were to go to Duck Hunt Game 2. But, no.
Akashic looking for those air dodges out of down throw for some nice Nair conversions. Finding them sometimes, no, though.
Just gotta be patient, punish what you can.
Trading projectiles there. Akashic's back in it though. Ooh, and the Shadow Sneak cancel.
For the early stock. It's always fun playing the stage when KK Slider's out.
Now, Olimar in his Pikmin. Pikmin is a very interesting Smash mechanic.
Yes, indeed. A very divisive mechanic at that. Not just in whether or not it belongs in the game, but it's really one of those things where matchup knowledge can make or break you. If you don't understand how Olimar and his Pikmin work, you're probably going to lose to a competent Olimar.
It might be difficult to notice which Pikmin he has on the lineup next, because the red arrow is so small, so players might really have to be mindful of what Pikmin's on the lineup next. They want to plan accordingly.
Yep, and he's got...
Definitely. Have to be very aware of the Pikmin's positioning in the line, as well as what all of Olimar's attacks look like, for that matter. Like, if you don't understand the difference between an up smash and a down smash and a side smash, you're going to get pretty lost with all of the actions that he's throwing out in rapid succession.
Yeah.
That was very good up there.
No. Incredible trade with the back air. Let's see. once again, trying to break neutral here, throwing Pikmin and Shuriken.
Yep.
Ooh, and there's the forward air from Akashic.
Those purples are dangerous.
Absolutely.
Akashic's going to be showing off a mix of patience and wanting to get it done at this here.
He's just looking for one forward air at this edge. That'll seal it for him,
Or the
especially
Shadow
since
Snake.
Olimar is so light.
Yeah, Akashic's doing a pretty decent job.
Oh, that water Shuriken will take the stock.
It's surprising, actually.
Yeah, Akashic takes one. So
All right. This will be
here
a
we
game
are
3
again.
scenario. We're at 1-1 here.
yeah. Now the interesting thing is, of course, if Myran wins this whole set, we gotta go through this all over again because.
Right. He was on fire in losers. He ran it all the way back here, so he's got the hot hands right now. So we'll see how this plays out. Game 3 on Battlefield.
And I'm trying.
Very good stage for Myran.
Once again, there it is, Myran punishing that Shadow Sneak out of the down throw combos.
I just lost keyboard control. There, got it.
Minor technical difficulties, but we're back now.
Okay.
This really is another one of those matches, just like Kid G and Myran, where it's the two players that are fading each other matchup-wise. It's not just character versus character here. And there's so much experience for each of them going up against the other person that it can always go either way at any given time. Their mindsets can shift on a dime.
Oh, and Myran reading that high recovery with the Hydro Pump, punishing with an up smash, and that'll be taking the stock.
Yeah, Akashic's been doing a pretty decent job hindering Myran's Pikmin management.
He's always up in his face. Not a lot of time to get back, use the whistle, throw him off the stage, and reorganize.
And he's constantly killing the Pikmin that he doesn't want to see in his line. Honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's better at killing Pikmin than Akashic. Simply because, again, he has the matchup experience against Myran, arguably one of the best Olimars in the world. They played so many times that I doubt anyone has as much experience killing Pikmin as Akashic does.
Looks like we got a Devil Purple up there.
Very scary lineup.
Akashic going for a jab, the down tilt setup. Myran getting out of it.
It's Devil Purple and I think a red.
Going for the 2-frame, but doesn't get it. Both these players so dynamic with their edge guards. Akashic using his... Oh, and that's the game.
Oh, jeez. A clean sweep from Myran.
Akashic was showing up there good in the first stock. Still very hard to play around the sharking that Olimar is capable of on Battlefield. We're probably going to see a stage counter pick, and here it is.
All right. Dreamland, here we are.
Oh.
Game 4.
And 64 Classic. Now, I was talking with Akashic earlier, and that there's been discovery that there's a minor tilt in the top of the stage. There's a very minor slant, and it's going to throw off some of these moves and these recoveries.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I believe there are some properties with edge canceling. I think you can edge cancel one way towards the inside of the stage,
course.
but not the other way.
The stage, rather than being perfectly flat, is actually just like a pixel higher in the center. So what's going to happen is jab locks, which is a mechanic that Myran likes to abuse, are only going to work going from the center towards the edge of the stage. They are not true going towards the middle of the stage. That incline is going to mess them up.
And of course,
Akashic going for these jab ones into different kinds of setups, but Myran seemed pretty consistent about getting all of them and reading that.
yeah.
Oh, the up air off the top will
Oh.
take the first stock of the game.
That's going to be one of the reasons that Akashic brought Myran here, is that nice low ceiling to get those quick kills up off the platform.
Greninja, being a frog, one of the highest jumpers in the game, so you can never sleep on his vertical jump height.
Most of the characters would be dead at that point, but this is Olimar we're talking about. It's going to take a little more than one spike.
Well, it's Olimar on this stage. Remember, too, that the big tree, of course, plays a big role with hindering with Olimar, because it just throws off the
Oh,
Pikmin.
and we got a nair to up smash
nice.
conversion.
Very
that's
nice
game.
game.
Smash.
Back to back, 2 stocks. both from Myran and Ashik.
Yeah. Oh, this is coming down to the end. I mean, if Akashic takes this, then of course we're going to be done. But then if Myran takes this, we're going to go again.
But just showcases what I said about their mindset and matchup experience to go from one player having the momentum with the 2 stock to just being 2 stocked right back. It shows that it's just a constant battle of wills, and neither of them are going to let up until it's all over.
And here we are, Game 5. Going
Town
into
and City.
tournament stock or potential reset. We'll see what it is.
This is a very interesting pick because at first glance I would say it benefits Akashic more with the low ceiling and his ability to extend combos off of those high platforms, whereas it doesn't benefit the sharking properties of Olimar as much to have platforms that high. But this should be Myron's pick, so we'll maybe see why it is that he brought us here.
Well, it's very
Nice juggle by Myran there.
Well, what's very interesting is that that Akashic is landing a lot of these combos early on. I'm surprised that.
Oh, and there
He lands the down throw forward air 50-50, closing that stock out.
Myron is likely to be very aggressive at this point, having lost the stock lead, particularly here in what could be tournament points.
Those up smashes through the platform, constantly pressuring Myran, not allowing him to.
Oh,
And a very unexpected spike from Myran.
That up smash can be very dangerous.
You saw Akashic definitely trying to take advantage of Myron's tilted mental state and go in hard there, but he overextended himself just a little bit and got punished for it. So both characters are going to slow down quite a bit here.
Very key. We got double purples and a yellow on the field. So,
Oh, and we get the jump canceled up smash.
And a clean 3-2. Akashic is going to take it, and that's the monthly, folks.
That will be
Wow.
the end of the tournament. A very nice conversion to finish the tournament.
wow, that was a very big ending.
Yes.
Came
Good stuff
out of
to both
nowhere. It was
Akashic
very
and
fast.
Myran, both excellent players.
Oh, that came right down to the end. That was I'm speechless. Yeah, sure. Come on in. Come on in.
All right, I'm actually going to stand up and let my brother Akashic Sword take this seat for his winner's interview. Saber Crusader signing up.
Akashic, my brother.
Hey, my friend.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen at home.
So, that was a really. It came down to the wire, very end. You know, it came down to that 5th match. What was the mental state?
I know Myron can get on tilt, so I wanted to go in. I wanted to hit hard. I wanted it to look good. I wanted
Yeah.
style. I wanted to play as powerfully as I could and just get inside his head. And I succeeded until he dunked me in Game 5.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
I
he-
saw
Very
that.
unexpected.
I was doing fine, but his mental state drastically improved, and he started winning that neutral. And I was really nervous I was going to lose that game there for a second, but when I got the down tilt conversion, I was very fortunate to land that down tilt, and I knew he DI'd in because he was getting really aggressive with his counterattacks. He wanted to keep counter hitting me after combos, because that's what got him that 80% real fast. So the moment I landed down tilt, I knew it was over.
Oh wow.
And you were talking about going in and playing very aggressively the entire match. That was not giving Myran the advantage to organize his Pikmin, pull them up, and just reestablish neutral in general. So that aggressive playstyle really worked out for you in the end.
It works very well in that matchup. I agree.
Yeah. Looking at your previous matches, you know, on your road to finally get to this point, you know, what were the biggest difficulties? You know, especially because you played the winners bracket the whole time. So.
So I had to fight Brazzers first, and that came down. I was at 130 when I took Game 3 on my last stock, and he was at 87. I only won that as a result of he had poor DI on my kill moves, and I was getting really early kills. Otherwise, he had been winning neutral. He honestly was outplaying me. I think he was the better player that day. But when it just came down to the most critical moments, your DI, your mental state, he just let it slip. He got angry when he got killed. He even mid-match exclaimed, "I died to that." Like, he was dying too early, and it was upsetting him. and I knew that I could always go for that kill confirm really low because he's not expecting it, and his DI would be bad. Because Bayonetta's lanky like that, so when I down threw him and went for the fair, which would have not been true on his DI out, I actually did a short hop fair, which actually gives me a little more horizontal distance on it, and it caught him while he was drifting away, and it KO'd him. Gabe Kid G, always a pleasure to fight him. He did phenomenal today. I mean,
Absolutely.
he
Oh,
was-
yeah.
Like, I don't think I know he might be a little upset, but I don't think he recognizes how well me, Myran, and him were all playing today.
Oh,
all
no.
of us were playing above our usual caliber. So the fact that he kept up and took us all to last game and sent Myran to losers shows that he was playing phenomenally. It came very close. He had the edge until I got a really nice kill in game 4. And it gave you that mental fortitude to keep confident. That's where I told myself, be confident, style, go ham. And that really, really worked. And that just allowed me to take those last 2 games that were otherwise, going to be really close. So I'm really glad I was able to clutch that out in the end there. And I was glad to be able to face Myron and Grant. I really didn't want to reset. I knew it was a very real possibility, but I know that when Myron resets, he's a monster. He's very hard to beat. So you just want to shut him out early. And I don't think he realizes how great a job he did today. He played a phenomenal grand final set. He 2-stocked me while I was in the zone. I 2-stocked him while he was in the zone. It was
Back to
just,
back.
it was just
It was insane.
Insane. Yeah, it was really, really fun. I had a lot of fun today. I'm so glad. Shoutouts to Chemex for hosting a wonderful event. Shoutouts to you, Bonanza, for running the VOD setup, doing a great job on commentary and all the graphics. We worked very hard. Thank you, Prophet, for commentating, as well as Dell,
Absolutely.
Bigums, Paris, Zeus, Tate Crusader, I believe Mugen commentated at some point, Myron and Dariel for commentating during this tournament. You guys did a great job just bringing this all together in the end.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you so
I'm going to
much.
go take a breather. I'm going to sign off for the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, and I'm going to let these two close it out, okay?
All right.